To the world, they were icons, actors, directors, talk show hosts, and musicians who helped define an era. But to one woman, they were something entirely different. Not mentors, not allies, not friends. They were the people who shaped her life in ways she never expected, and not always for the better. After decades of silence, she finally decided to speak, not to expose scandals, but to reclaim the pieces of herself she lost along the way. Her story begins with Martin Savoy, the crooner the world once called untouchable. When she met him in the late 50s, he was already mythic, famous, adored, larger than life. At first, he dazzled her, lifting her into his orbit, but soon she realized the pedestal he stood on came with shadows. Their relationship wasn't a classic Hollywood romance. It was a tug-of-war between her growing independence and his need to be the sun around which everyone else revolved. Years later, she summed it up quietly. "He didn't break my heart. He broke who I thought I was supposed to be." The pain lingered not because of what happened, but because of what she almost became. Then there was Elias DeVorn, a visionary director who promised art and delivered something else. He cast her in a film that would become a cult classic, but the price was her comfort. Scenes that were pitched as elegant became intrusive. Moments meant to be empowering felt instead like they served someone else's gaze. She never accused him of wrongdoing. She simply said he misunderstood the woman she was and the woman she wanted to be. The role made her famous, but it also made her wary of promise, of praise, of anyone who treated vulnerability as a marketing tool. Her relationship with composer Bennett Harrow had a different kind of ache. He was brilliant, magnetic, overflowing with melodies that moved millions. Yet at home, the harmony faltered. Their love wasn't cruel, just mismatched. Two people whose dreams pulled them in opposite directions. They raised a child together, and though the world saw glamour, she remembered the night she carried everything alone. She never blamed him. She simply carried the weight his genius left behind. Then came Lyle Kingston, a television personality beloved nationwide. To the world, he was charming. To her, he was complicated. Their love began softly, full of tenderness and attention, but slowly shifted into something tighter, something she had to step away from before she lost herself again. She always said he wasn't malicious, just afraid of losing what he couldn't keep. Jack Rayner, a major television producer, entered her life during the height of her career. Opportunities rose and fell quickly in those days, and whether by chance or by circumstance, a dream role slipped through her fingers after a single meeting with him. She never accused him of sabotage. She simply believed he didn't see her potential, and that disappointment stung more than hostility ever could. And finally, Jonathan Carver, the nation's late-night king. He adored her on camera, praised her talent, welcomed her warmly. But one night, a careless joke cut deeper than he knew. What he intended as humor landed as humiliation. Their friendship faded not with a fight, but with a silence heavy enough to end a chapter. Her story is not about villains. It's about survival, self-worth, and the quiet courage it takes to reclaim your voice after decades of being told who you should be. So tell me, which chapter surprised you the most? And if you want more untold Hollywood stories, ones grounded not in scandal but in humanity, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.